Yo, what up everyone, this is J Fuzz Type B. In today's video, we're talking about the time I pooped my pants in New York City Park while obliterated high. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Before we hop into story time, I just want to say thank you very much for all the views. I appreciate all the support. Let's get 5 likes in the video, I greatly appreciate it. Let's get right into it. So in today's video, we're talking about the time I pooped my pants in New York City Park while obliterated high. Crazy story, I think it's a complete banger of a video. But let's just get right into it. So, pretty much what happened, I was going to see my cousin. We're going to call him Peter. I'm going to see my cousin in New York City. We're just going to go down now. This is not Manhattan. It's one of the boroughs. I'm not going to say. Doesn't matter. But we're in one of the boroughs, right? A neighborhood. So, I planned a trip down to New York City. I caught the Greyhound. It was about a 5-hour drive down there or so. It was, it's regular Greyhound. I believe this is my first time actually taking the Greyhound. So, it was kind of a little nervous, but I was like 18, 19 years old, I think, at this point. But whatever. So, fast forward to the Greyhound. My mom drops me off. She actually comes in with me. I remember waiting in the line. We picked up some Dunkin' Donuts. It was right there. Got a coffee, got a bagel and everything. It was all ready to go. And then I got on the bus, sat on the bus. I remember I brought a little bit of ganja, you know what I mean? And went on the bus and sitting in the bus the whole way. I don't know. Did I bring any alcohol with me, like a shooters? I don't think I brought any shooters with me, but it was overall, it seemed pretty long because you're literally sitting in a seat for 5 hours long, staring at like the freaking chair or on your phone or whatever. But overall, pretty cool experience being on the Greyhound the first time. It was just cool, but so. I get dropped off. I get dropped off at Port Authority right in Manhattan, and my cousin meets me. Peter meets me, and I'm explaining everything here, okay? Because I remember the story pretty well. So he picks me up at Port Authority. I remember just walking around the block like a few times, on the massive block where Port Authority is. I finally meet him, and I'm like, "Hey, what up, Peter? How we doing?" And we all excited and everything, like for the the venture ahead. And there's actually across the street from the Port Authority, there's a $1 pizza. New York City pizza, one of the greatest pizza out there, I gotta say. I know Italy's pizza is pretty top tier, but New York City pizza is also very top tier too. We stopped at this $1 pizza. I forgot what it was called. Picked it up. We sat like in the back corner, just chatting what day's gonna happen. And he's like, "Yo, by the way, I have some edibles. You want to take some edibles, and we'll have a good time. We'll probably meet with some friends." I believe I was there for one night, right? 1.5 days or so. So I was looking forward to it. So we eat the pizza. We head around the corner, going down. I see this convenience store, New York City. There's many different stores on one little block. Well, not really a little block, but on one block. And there's this homeless guy outside. I'm not laughing at the homeless guy, but I remember the experience. He walks up to me and he's like, "Hey, you got some money?" And now there's something about me. Personally, I don't give money all the time to homeless people. I may give them maybe some food or something, but I don't really give them like cash or anything like that. But he was the first guy who asked me in New York City. There's a huge homeless population there, and my heart goes out to them. All right, so he's like, "Hey, man, you got some cash on? You got any money on you? Any spare change?" I was like, "Sure." Pull out my wallet. Now this is not a wise choice. Pull out my wallet. I have like 20s, and I have 5. I give him a 5. He's like, "Oh, yo, can I have a 20?" I'm like, "No, man, you're good. He's like, "Come on, man." I'm like, "No, you're good." And then I walk right in the convenience store. He follows me in, and then he immediately just goes to the dude, and he's like, "Hey, can I get a tall boy?" I forgot what I think he got like a Bud Light or something. But he like immediately picked up the tall boy with the $5. Like, okay, guess I just paid for that, but whatever, You gotta do what you gotta do. He's doing a thing, whatever. Remember that? I don't know why I went in. I think I went in there to buy some raw papers or something. Yeah, I remember going there to buy some. Yeah, I think raw papers. Maybe even some nicotine. Whatever. Went there, and then we hopped on the railroad, and we headed over to my cousin's car. Went in my cousin's car, Peter, and this is all a crazy story. Like, we're not even to the part of me pooping my pants in the park. But so he has a parking area of the railroad, and hop in his car. We pull out. right? Now there's this corner. You're like on the corner that we're on, like the part we're on, the street we're on the corner, is kind of like a hill. So you're kind of like going up, and there's a street, like kind of like a T, right? We're on the bottom part of the T, right? And where the hill is. And we pull out, and this car is like, this Beamer is just like speeding down the road. And dude, literally like probably 6 inches away from hitting us, bro. Like so close from hitting us. And I was like, oh my God. Now this is like the first time we're driving out. We're about to go on a huge adventure and everything. And I'm like, wow, what's the chances of like this happening? And we just laugh it off, but like we're also like, holy shit, we almost just got in a crash. Like, dude, we haven't been hanging out for even 30 minutes now. Like, the hell's going on? Like, it was probably about an hour or so now. But we just kind of laughed it off, and I was like, wow, what kind of night is going to be, you know? So we pulled out, go to my cousin's house, relax, you know, say hi to the family and everything, blah, blah, blah. And then eventually we head out for the day. Now, when I say head out for the day, we want to go smoke, you know, chill, hang out with some friends. We can't be in the house, whatever. So we're going to do our own thing. And I love New York City, the boroughs and everything, because, you know, you can walk down the block and there's 15 different things to do. It's awesome. You know, you don't got to drive anywhere. Don't drive high. But, so we headed out. We headed to one of his friend's house. Remember sitting on the porch, and his friend came out. I forgot what his friend name is, but we're gonna call him Dan. So Peter's my cousin, and then we got Dan, his friend. We're gonna call him. Dan came out. I met him. I was like, "Hey, what's up?" And me and my cousin are really, really close. Me and Peter are really close, same age and everything. So we're on the same kind of mindset. And he's like, "Oh, yo, by the way, we got some edibles. We're gonna be having some edibles. You down for some edibles?" I'm like, "Hell yeah, bro!" Like I wasn't expecting to smoke, right? So we're walking down the street. We hit up the plug. We hop in his car. We picked up some ganja, and then we dipped out. He dropped us off at the park. Went to the park, and then we're sitting in the park, relaxing around. We roll up, and you know it's a massive park. It's probably like four or five blocks long, probably even longer than that. It's a really long park. Probably like, honestly, probably half a mile or so, quarter mile maybe. Like it's pretty. I would say probably half a mile. It's a long park, and you know there's like there's a playset area. There's baseball fields. There's paths going all around. So I remember we pulled up to this one bench. There's a baseball field right behind us, one of those gated ones. We sat down, we rolled up, started smoking, just talking about our day and everything. By the way, when I was at the convenience store, I remember buying a drink. I think I was sipping on some Gatorade or Snapple. Love Snapple, by the way. Snapple's one of the greatest drinks out there. Peach. Also lemon, but peach is fire. But nonetheless, we are sitting there smoking, relaxing. I believe when I forgot to mention this, but when we're on the porch, I believe we took the edible right there. So, I have the edible in me. It's gonna take probably about 2 hours. I remember I ate a little bit of the pizza beforehand, and I'm like, I know it's gonna get pretty cooked, but we're gonna be out all day long, so like there's nothing to be worried about or anything. We're gonna be coming back pretty late. I would assume probably I think we came back around like 12, 1 o'clock, but that's besides the point. So we're sitting there, we're smoking everything, and then he's like, "Yo, we're gonna meet at one of our friends. We're gonna call this girl. What we're gonna call her? I think we're called someone Stephanie and Brittany are writing the story, but we're gonna call this girl Jess." So, excuse me. We have this girl Jess, and pulls up in her Jeep, and she comes smoking with us, and I'm like saying hi to her. I met her beforehand on this preview experience I had with my cousin, so like we're all pretty chill. I believe she brought one of her friends too, so we're all just kind of chilling, relaxing, getting to know each other. And I remember we're walking around, and I forgot what the hell the game. I'll probably pop up a photo or something. But a game where it's like an older crowd usually plays it, and you have the stick, and you take a puck and you roll it, or a ball. Like I'm pretty sure it's a puck, and you roll it, and there's kind of like hopscotch with like the different kind of points, like the large triangle, and you try to throw it and you try to get to like the certain boxes in the triangle or points. They're playing that game. Don't know what the game's called, but I'll probably pop up a photo and you'll see what I mean. And I'll probably pop up the name of it or whatever. But they're playing that. We're kind of just walking around there, like watching them play, like enjoying the day. Like I'm like, yo, I'm actually getting pretty cooked. And I remember we rolled up another one. All the friends were sitting there relaxing and everything. And then it starts getting like a little bit later in the day. So I'm probably at this point hanging with Peter, um, Dan, I think I called him, and Jess and her friend. So we're all hanging out. Um, and like I'm starting to feel everything. I'm like, yo, I'm starting to feel the edibles and everything, right? Like, goddamn. And I remember someone had some sweets on them. When I say sweets, I mean like Sour Patch Kids or some kind of candy. And I started munching on that candy. When I'm high, bro, like munchies, different story, man. Different story. So I'm munching on that shit. And now it's one thing about me. If I have a lot of sugar and I have a lot of candy, like the shits be hitting me, you know? But like I'm also high, so like of course, you know, it's food in front of me, like what the hell, like candy, some sweets, gonna eat it, you know? I can't resist. It's almost I have like an infinite stomach when I'm high, but it's besides the point. So we're walking around, and then I remember we started playing like hide and go seek and everything. Start running around and everything and having some fun, just high, laughing it off and everything. We just walking around and shit. And then it's like later in the day, and my cousin Peter dropped his phone, or someone dropped their phone. So we start looking for it, and it's starting to get dark out. We're walking through this huge field. After hours of looking and just kind of like walking around, smoking and everything, we eventually found the phone. We start freaking out and everything, freaking out. And now everything starts hitting me, right? So I'm really high. But at this point, like I had a pretty good tolerance, so like me being high wasn't anything like absolutely crazy, right? But so I'm obliterated high. We're just walking around. We found his phone. It's all great experiences going on right here, you know. Like we're all just having a great time. And I tell my cousin, and I'm like, hey man, because by the way, Jess and her friend are pretty cute. You know, I don't want to be kind of like a little weird, you know. But like, so let me tell you what I told my cousin. I told my cousin, I was like, hey, like bro, like I need to take a shit really bad, like, and there's no like, and the bathroom was completely like locked. The public bathroom was locked this time because I believe it was the weekend. So like, yo, there's no bathroom. I don't know what I'm gonna do. And I'm like, I really need to shit. Like, I'm gonna shit my pants. And he's like, all right. Well, I got you. So everyone start playing around. Everyone's like playing on the bench and shit. And oh my god, now I'm remembering a part too. So we're playing tag on the park, you know, like the play set, whatever. It's one of those like terrains where you like, get monkey bars, everything all in one. We're running around that, and then chasing Jess, and I tripped on the stair and hit my freaking face and busted my glasses, busted my glasses. But I'm pretty sure I was able to put them together, something like that. But I busted them, and everyone's just like, "Holy shit! Like, are you okay, man? Like, you be alright?" But I'm also telling my cousin, I'm like, "Yo, dude, I need to while the girls walk with me, bro, I need to shit so bad right now, bro. Like, we need to get out of here. Like, we need to go. Like." And then all of a sudden, everything hits me. I'm like, bro, I need to shit like now. So I start asking where the bathroom is, and I start like, you know, I try to go to the bathroom before I thought maybe, you know, miraculously it's gonna unlock. Didn't unlock, of course not, because it's locked. So there's this big ass street, bro. Like I'm talking like, it probably takes like 2-3 humans to hug it. Like, you know, circumference wise of the tree, it's pretty big. And I'm like, fuck it, dude, fuck it. And I just squat down and like shit really quick. Like I just like squeeze one out, or like, you know, like I just shit. And then there was like a leaf nearby. You know, I wiped up, got cleaned up, and I stood up and acted like nothing happened. Like, yo, where did he go? Where did J Fuss go? Where the hell did he go? And I just pop out and I'm like, oh, I'm all right. And then I tell my cousin, I'm like, bro, I need this shit now, bro. Like, so he tells his friend Jess, because she has the car, like, hey, can we go? I'm hungry, man. Can we? I'm really, really hungry. Can we stop at a convenience store? So he convinces them because he doesn't want to tell them like I need to shit really better. Go to the bathroom. He's a G. Shout out Peter. You know who you are. You're a G. So he he brings us to the convenience store. She brings us to the convenience store. Now, before I hop in the car, I actually shit my pants. Right. So and I know this, and I'm trying to stay silent. No one knows. And dude, this is so bad. I don't know why the fuck I'm telling the story, but um, I sit down, and like I had shit on me, bro, and I'm like, dude, I don't know what the hell's going on. I remember I wrapped my coat around my pants, and no one knew shit, like literally, and so we stop at the convenience store. I go in the bathroom, I clean up, throw the underwear away and everything, and I'm like, I'm all ready to go. Took an extra shit. I'm all ready to go. So we come back to the park, and we're smoking again, relaxing, enjoying the time and everything. And then I tell my cousin again, I'm like, bro, I need to shit so bad. I'm running to the store. Like, it's probably like 30 minutes after being in the park. I'm like, I need to shit again, bro. He's like, all right, dude, do your thing. So I just fucking ran off. I started fucking running, dude. Like, straight on sprinting to the store, like, to that store. And I knew, like, I didn't even have my pretty sure my phone was dead. I didn't even have maps on or anything like that. I was just ready to go, sprinting. I'm sprinting. People like these people are walking their dogs like late at night, and people are like, what the hell is this kid sprinting about? Like, I'm just running, like I'm in like jeans or whatever, like I don't look like a runner. Like I'm just freaking running. Like, what is this kid running from, or what is he doing? And I'm running and running and running. Now, remember when I said there was baseball fields? Excuse me. So all these different baseball fields I'm running past, and I'm like, bro, I need a shit so bad right now. Like, it's not even funny. And I'm like, I'm realizing I'm not gonna be able to hit that store. Like, this is like probably half a mile long, right? This park, or a mile long. It goes on for blocks and blocks and blocks. I'm like, bro, there's no way I can hit the store. Like, because I remember it was just like the store was just straight on the road, like the road that was parallel to me. Just as long as I keep running in this park, I'm gonna eventually hit this CVS or whatever it was, where the bathroom was. So I'm like, bro, there's no chance. There's no chance I'm gonna be able to hit the store. So I go to this baseball field. Now I'll pop up a photo. One of those stone brick, like not brick, but stone, it's like cement water fountains. They're like usually right near, like right on top of the baseball field where people like get their water or whatever, in like a water fountain, right? I squat right near it, and I just start shitting, bro. Like, now it's not. I'm starting to be explicit here, but like, it's not any of that. Like, it has some form to it. It's just straight, like, just goo, bro. Like, it's just straight, like, this, like, goo. Like, I don't know what to say. Like, but I just squat down and take a shit, and I wipe up. I take my pants, I pull it up, and I start walking back. And I tell my cousin everything. I'm like, bro, I pull him to the side. I'm like, bro, I just shit my pants. He's like, what do you mean you just shit your pants? I'm like, bro, I literally just shit my pants, bro. Like, I was literally in that park. I had to run. I had to squat in. He's like, and he starts cracking up laughing because we're all like high as fuck. So he's like, all right, let's get back to the crib. Let's head in for the night. Like, I think we're done, guys. So we walk back. Get back to the house, and I start explaining the whole experience. We're just laughing about it. Eventually, head to bed, and then go to bed. And then the next morning, we're having breakfast and everything, saying hi to the family. We go out again, and I remember I was gonna leave like later in the day, and I was like, "Hey, by the way, you want to head to the park again?" He's like, "Yeah, let's go to the park." So I remember we went to the park. We smoked again, and I explained like everything. I'm like, "Yo, it's one of these baseball fields down here, like in the park that I shitted in." We were walking down. I'm like, yo, it's this one. And we found out that there was supposed to be a kids' baseball game, like, later in the day, which is hilarious. But we pull over. We walk over to the baseball field, the water fountain, and, bro, there's literally this brown, like, large, like, puddle. But, like, kind of, like, looked like quicksand, like, mud. Sitting there, I'm like, bro, that's my shit right there, bro. Like, what the hell? And he just starts. He's like, dude, I thought you were lying this whole time. I'm like, nah, bro. Like, I'm dead serious. Like, I wasn't. Like, I'm telling you, bro. Like, this whole experience, I tried hiding it. Did I do pretty well? He's like, I mean, I didn't smell it. I didn't say anything. Like, I guess you're pretty good. Like, no one knew anything. And we just laughed it off. And then, like an hour or two passes. I say bye to his, because his friend came over when we were in the park again. I said bye to them, and he dropped me off at the station, and I was ready to go. But that is the time I shit my pants in New York City while obliterated high. Crazy experience, one for the books. I'm happy I have this video from now on. I can always listen back on it. Crazy ass experience, bro. Like, can't believe it happened. But hope you guys enjoyed. If there's anything I could tell you guys, any tips I could tell you, you know, if you know you're gonna need shit, like you start feeling something, you know, you start feeling the head coming on the shelf, you know what I mean? Then find a bathroom. Know where your bathroom is. Ask where the bathroom is, especially when you're gonna be obliterated high. You want to make sure you have your stations right. When I say stations, as in you know where the bathroom is, you know where we can get water, you know where you can get food. You know what I mean? You want to make sure you are satisfied in that way. But that is the time I got obliterated high and shit my pants and shit in a New York City park. I hope you guys have a great day. Peace.